Amazing Water by Andrew Forrest. Water is a precious resource. It is used to keep people, animals, and plants alive. If there's no more water on Earth, then all living things will die. Water can also be used to drink, to do dishes, to clean your clothes. It is also used to make some types of food like soup, rehydrate pasta and rice. If there's going to be no more water on Earth, then planet Earth will just be a dry planet with no living things, and there'll just be deserts and rock. Almost half of Earth is covered by water, and most of the water are probably in oceans and big seas. 70% of Earth is water, 30% is land. We cannot drink salt water because it is very unhealthy for you. It has sea salt in it that tastes very bad, and you might get very sick from it. When they clean the water, they send the water to a special place that they clean water, or filtered water. When it's filtered or the water is clean, they are sent through pipes and through taps to your houses, and then you could drink it. How the water evaporates into vapor. When the sun boils the water, small tiny droplets float into the air, which is called vapor. How vapor creates a cloud. When the vapor gets up into the clouds, it meets together and creates a cloud called condensation. Clouds can go all over the world, even in the most unique places on Earth, like the Sahara Desert and the coldest places and the hottest places on Earth. Clouds can go everywhere, but that is because of the wind. The wind blows the clouds everywhere around the world. Precipitation. Precipitation is things that fall from the sky, like hail, rain, sleet, and snow. Ice is included in these, but it does not precipitate. Why precipitation is not salty. It does not rain salt rain because when it evaporates, the salt is too heavy, so the salt stays in the water, and only water evaporates, and then when it condenses and precipitation rains only water. Salt is not evaporated because the salt is too heavy to be lifted in the sky with water vapor. So only vapor, like water, is only allowed to be evaporated, and not salt because salt is too heavy. Water comes from our taps from pipes that are sent to the tap. In a place where water is filtered and cleaned, water is being sent through pipes into houses, and then the pipes through our houses travels through pipes and ends up in our taps, and water comes out of taps. Why people collect water from rivers? Some countries and places on earth don't have enough money to get filtered water. So some of the people from villages or countries have to collect water from rivers, which is very dirty water. But then if they drink that dirty water, they might quickly get sick or die, but some may survive. Where water is sent before it goes through pipes. People collect water from rivers, lakes, and oceans, and then sent to a special place where water is cleaned and filtered. That's where the water goes before the water is sent through pipes. When water arrives in our homes, it arrives in many different reasons. Most of it arrives in pipes or through pipes. Drinking.
Just read, yeah. Water.
Half of the body is made of water, and you can waste water very easily by having injuries, by sweating, by crying. But you can get water back into your body by eating some types of food and drinking some types of drinks. It's the same for plants and animals. And dishes clean and a lot of other stuff. Bacteria and germs could grow and make us unwell by polluting water. Water is used to make a lot of food, like soup, pasta, rice, and a lot of other stuff. Maybe even water is used to make sauce. And even water is used to boil water, like soup. Dry pasta noodles are used to boil and make the noodles soft. When you make the noodles soft, you have to use all the water, so you rehydrate water and not use all the water by not polluting and wasting all the water.
You can take yourself a laptop here and you have to kneel down.
Factories and industries need water to make products for us.
Okay, only two. Yes. Blah, blah, blah. Use water When we cook with water, for example, cooking rice and pasta, we use water not only to make them warm, but also to rehydrate them.
To make electricity, you have to have water. If you trap the water, some people and many habitats and animals and plants are affected above and below the dam. Every day, an amount of water is polluted. After the water goes down the plug, it goes through pipes. The water into the pipe, it goes to a river, lake, or ocean. Do you want to see mine? water stay there? Not exactly. In some countries, people have enough money for the water to be treated or filtered in a special place where they clean and filter water.
And this is the second last.
But some countries do not have enough money for the water to be treated or filtered. You can do a lot of things to protect and preserve water. A lot of things pollute water, so if you see any rubbish near water or in water, try to help and preserve and protect water. Some countries don't really care about protecting and preserving their water.
The water gets polluted because of the chemicals from the cars and so.
Some countries have communities and helpers to protect, preserve, and conserve water. But there is a second thing, and that second thing is to not waste water, like if we don't conserve and preserve water now, then in the future probably all the water and fresh water will be dirty and polluted, and then no one will probably be able to drink fresh water anymore. If we preserve, conserve, and protect water now, then our future will be bright, happy, and clean. All living things need water, so if we conserve and protect water, everyone will live, and if we don't pollute the water, we also need to save and not waste water. If we save water now, it's like rehydrating water. Don't waste water, and you'll be like protecting, preserving, and conserving water.